Okay, so we just left Grand Teton, and we already found the sign for Yellowstone National Park. We're already like right here. I don't know.
Yeah, just like a 30-40 minute drive up, and you are already there. We're gonna drive up. We got our photo
is the sign
taken. We got our photo taken.
Maybe we can insert our photo here.
And
we just came back from
drive
taking
by.
it. Yeah.
We still have another like hour and a half to our campground, but it should be nice and scenic.
Yeah, so the park is so big that to get to our campground is gonna take us an hour and a half to get there, which is crazy. Look at this river. Thanks. So cool. So we're approaching the park entrance. Woohoo! Okay.
It's busy here today on a Saturday at 5 p.m. This is what it's like.
Everyone's coming in today.
People from all over. You got Montana, you got Illinois, New York, and etc.
We're approaching the hay house.
So pro tip and pro suggestion for any would-be adventurers: invest in this America the Beautiful annual pass. You pay $80 for this, and it gets you into any national park. It gets you and your whole car into the national park. And if you check almost every single national park we've seen, it's $35 per vehicle. So you get your money's worth with 3 or more parks. So this is the country's first national park. It's the first and oldest. That's why it's sort of a big deal. And you get people from all over. This park and others inspired conservationists, and I believe Theodore Roosevelt, who started the NPS, the National Park Service, to start protecting these very beautiful places. Yellowstone is where it started. Wow, this place is a truly wild place. You have sulfur smoking from the ground. You got rain, you got sunshine, and up ahead, look, you have a herd of bison.
We have a herd of bison coming out.
Just up ahead, there's a black bear and a brown bear. There's a whole... Everyone's here, stood. We haven't even arrived at the camp and we've already seen herds of bison and 2 bears. Wow, what a crazy turn of events. So we're in Yellowstone, not even an hour in, and we're super close to some bison. We saw a couple of bears, and now we are in the Canyon Village campground trying to find our loop. Yeah, it got really rainy all of a sudden. Yeah, and honestly, we're fucking exhausted. We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna set up and call it a night. So we'll see you guys early tomorrow.
Also, we finally showered after almost like 48 hours.
Yeah,
so they had showers at the registration center, and let's just say I feel like a human again. And now we're gonna find our parking spot and then like eat some sandwiches and call it a night, because it's been quite a 48 hours. Bye.
Good morning. Day 1.5 or day 2 technically of Yellowstone. We got much better sleep yesterday. We're about to take off and go hunt for some breakfast. It was a very eventful time. Yeah, it was a very eventful entrance, a very dramatic entrance into Yellowstone. Within the first 2 hours upon arriving from Grand Teton, we witnessed a car accident. Some car that just slammed into a tree. We witnessed a bunch of bison very close to people. Very majestic, very imposing. The last time we saw bison was in Kansas in the Tallgrass Prairie Preserve, one of the earliest videos of the channel. We saw geysers, we saw sulfur smoke emerging from the ground very dramatically. It looked like there was a fire. We saw bears. We saw a couple of bears, a black bear and a brown bear. I think they were both technically black bears, but they were both black. Very close to people. I got a good sort of recording of them. Traffic stalled. Everyone was looking at them. And then we checked in here. It was a very dramatic 2 hours. We got some good sleep. So now we're gonna go hunt for some food. Not really, we're just gonna buy some food. We're gonna go check out the geysers, see Old Faithful, and we'll see what else is in store.
Also, it's 47 degrees this morning.
Oh yes.
You left out that very important detail. It was very
Oh yes,
cold.
it was extremely cold. We went from actually being very hot in Grand Teton to actually having to really snuggle up and use the sleeping bags here. It was, I think, 40 degrees.
Yeah, I got my hat, I got my sweatshirt.
Yeah, I'm double layered.
Jacket. It's also still rainy, so that
It's
obviously
rainy and cold.
The wetness, you know, doesn't help, and the fact that there's still snow on the ground also keeps like the cold on the lower, you know, on the ground levels.
Yeah.
So and the water to brush your teeth in the bathroom is the coldest water I've ever encountered.
It is by far the coldest water. It's either off or freezing. So needless to say, is actually, you know, and I'm also not too picky when it comes to water, but the water at the restroom, which is just over there, yeah, it's either off or freezing, to the point where like I actually don't even like to use it. We brushed our teeth with our drinking water, just gurgling it into the sink.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, let me step out the car real quick and show you around. So yeah, this is a typical site at the Canyon Village Campground in Yellowstone. It's, as of recording this, it's June 12th. Still got patches of snow. Very piney, foresty environment. And you got your usual. You got your bench, your fire pit, and your bear box. Yeah, typical setup. It is almost 10 a.m. so most people have cleared out. And we're gonna do the same. And we're back. It's been a very rainy day here in Yellowstone, in the Canyon Village. We spent the day. Oh look, a fellow New Yorker.
Oh.
Hello, New Yorker. New Yorkers are very hard to find outside of New York, but you always find them in national parks. It's been a very rainy day. Honestly, it's not really ideal to do much outside. So we spent our morning, early afternoon in the Canyon Village education center where you learn all about how Yellowstone works, the volcanic and glacial influences that form the park, and what makes it so unique. We're having some light snacks, and I also got my my little sticker, national park sticker. So yeah, so since this video is literally just after our adventure at the Grand Tetons, and I showed my little sort of national park sticker collection of all the places we've gone so far, and just now I picked up the newest addition to the collection, Yellowstone. On the and this year 2022 is extra special because it is the 150th year anniversary of the park as the first national park in the country. So we're gonna try to salvage the day as much as we can. We don't know where we'll go next, but we're gonna drive around and maybe check out Old Faithful next. Let's see. See you there. So this is the Norris Geyser Basin. It looks like something out of another world. There's a bubbling pool of water just there, smoking all around. Smells like a strong smell of sulfur in the air.
Yeah, like boiled eggs.
It's like boiled eggs, rotten boiled eggs. It's a rainy day, so I think that's also contributing to the extra steaminess of the place.
Geyser.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk all along into there. This national park has half of the world's geysers are here in Yellowstone, which is pretty crazy. And in fact, all of Yellowstone is basically on top of a massive volcano, a caldera. So if you're into geothermal and earth sciences, this is an amazing place.
Yeah, super cool.
All right, we're gonna go down there and check it out. This place looks definitely like some other planet, like you're on some sort of, like, I don't know, like what a noob or a dummy considers like what Mars might be like. Look at that. There's like vents of steam coming out of there. Like right from where my hand is, from the boardwalk, you can feel a bit of heat, like a good amount of heat. It feels warm. So definitely not to be messed with. That's why they have these boardwalk systems, because you can easily get severely burned, if not get killed, if you were to jump in that pool of liquid right now.
Look, check it out. So these are the fumaroles. I believe that's how you pronounce fumaroles. I don't know.
Fumaroles.
From fumaroles. Fumaroles. High heat, low water. So yeah, they're really hot.
Yeah, what makes these different than geysers? Geysers have a more of like a kind of a underground water chamber, and then a narrow kind of opening that builds up pressure that then shoots the water up. But fumaroles are just long, narrow tunnels with little water that just boil the steam and just shoots steam straight up. So there's not enough water in these holes to actually shoot water up.
Yeah.
But they do shoot up a lot of steam with this.
Because they start the water starts turning into steam even like before it reaches its opening. So that's why you just see so much smoke, because it's not emitting the water because it's so hot. It just
Yeah.
versus the geyser, like, still emits water.
Yeah,
right?
and it has more. It has like almost like an underground like water tank. You can think of.
Yeah. So that one throws up water. This one does not throw up water.
Yeah, fumaroles just throw up steam.
Yeah.
And this one
Because
is,
of the high heat.
wow, look at it go.
As I'm saying, that's like the one in the middle is throwing.
It's like a
that one right
factory.
now, yeah.
It's like a chimney. Jeez. I wonder how long it would take to like cook something if you were like to stick a hog in there or something.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah, but
it's like
then
an
it
it's
will,
like an
like-
air fryer.
It'll smell like sulfur.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very nasty tasting pig
Yeah,
roast.
So you wouldn't want to do that.
All right, idea scratched. It was my idea to turn Yellowstone into also the world's largest barbecue factory.
Oh my gosh.
But that's never gonna happen. So these are some dormant geysers, or geysers. Geysers, the national park has sort of like even like a predicted timeline of when certain geysers would erupt. Some are more frequent than others. But yeah, these are all kind of dormant geysers for now. Check it out. It's just a steamy alien planet surface. But strangely beautiful in a way. Look at these colors. I think the chemicals and the heats of the water cause the chemical reactions and changes on the rock, and then cause the colors you see there. As you see, as the water flows, so does the color of the rock. Wow, it's like a beautiful emerald color. The rock, that is. There are a ton of steam vents over there. This place is amazing.
You can feel the heat. You really can.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel the heat, right?
Yeah, it's warmer. It's warmer. Even just standing here on this part of the bridge is warmer than like that part over there.
Yeah, it feels like a light heater. Like you have like a little radiator going
like
on.
a light heater just right in front of you. I wouldn't go past.
So here in Clearwater Springs, we found a special friend. I'm not gonna get too close to him, but check it out. Several bison standing around.
think it's 3 or 4. I'm
Lost
not
track.
sure. I've lost track. But it's day 2 in Yosemite. So
Yellowstone.
I mean Yellowstone. Oh my God, we're in Yellowstone. Anyway, well, so we just woke up. We put everything away, like our sleeping bags and all that stuff, and now we're gonna go find breakfast. But it is so. It's 39 degrees. Super. It feels very cold, and also like.
It just finished
I don't know
snowing
if you
and
can
raining.
see it, but like it's been non-stop rain all night, and it's actually mixed snow, like snow rain, where like the rain is so cold. It's like really thick. Yeah, so it's like mixed rain and snow, and we heard it's gonna be snowy tomorrow here. Yeah, so that's that. And yeah, it is super chilly. Again, we're trying to leave our campsite right now for the day, find breakfast, hopefully see Old Faithful and the Prismatic Spring, I think. Yeah, so Kelvin, you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, it's cold, it's wet. Look, this is just all the humidity from inside of here. It's cold, damp, and yeah, it was even snowing just now. It's like snow rain in the middle of June. I don't know, as a New Englander, I guess, in June, snow, unheard of, unfathomable. Blah. But I guess Wyoming is a whole special breed. You gotta respect it. Out here, the weather doesn't play around. You gotta be ready for anything. So yeah. But nonetheless, Yellowstone has been absolutely spectacular and mind-blowing and amazing. So let's see what adventures awaits today.
It has, even though it's been rainy and cold, like we've actually still been having a lot of fun. Yeah, so making sure that is said, because maybe it may not seem that way, but it's part of the journey. You know, you got rainy days, you got sunny days. You just gotta act accordingly and be prepared for the day. All right, on to the next.
Check this out. There's a lot of smoke coming up from here. Wow, the extra spicy today. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at all that bubbling. Here's Gibbon Falls. Yellowstone not only has the most geysers and geothermal things, but it also has a lot, if not hundreds, of waterfalls.
Yeah,
Cascades, all types of stuff. Look at this amazing view.
that's powerful.
Hell of a waterfall. Doing some, pulled over the side of the road. We saw a herd of bison over there. We're doing some nature shots. Out here. Very beautiful place. So we're complete amateurs at this.
Well, I think I'm getting brighter.
So if there's any tips and suggestions for long range photography, please share those in the comments. Look how blue that is. this place is very important for scientific stuff because there's actually microorganisms living in a lot of these flats and stuff here that survive insane temperatures. So it's valuable for science because it's useful for us. Like all that white stuff there, that's all microorganisms. It's useful for us to learn more about life that could possibly exist in places where you would otherwise think they wouldn't. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful blue.
And here you got the mud pool type, the more where the water is kind of shallow and there isn't a kind of like a funnel of a deep funnel that causes pressure and like steam to pop out. This is more of like a wide tunnel underground with a shallow pool on the top where this just boils over like that. So over there's a lot more action. We'll get to there in a sec. There's a wide variety of different holes in the ground connected to the underground volcanic forces. Look, here's a bubbly pool.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a witch's cauldron. From Halloween.
Witch's brew.
A witch's brew. There has to be one called the witch's cauldron around here.
I don't know.
It's the perfect name for one
Look
of
at
these.
this one. This one's like an orange color.
Very.
Wow.
This is like a very earthy one.
So I believe, I don't know if you said this already, the thermophiles, the variety of the thermophiles give the color to the pools. So
Those are the microorganisms, right?
yeah, they're called thermophiles because they
love thermal.
They exist in like really hot environments.
Yeah. And you have different species of thermophiles. Some might be pink, white, orange, red.
So I said the different type of thermophile gives the pool its color, its
Mhm.
unique color.
Yeah. That is true. We got some action over here. This thing is spraying a couple yards up. Here's the fountain, guys. Spraying like a fountain. It's aptly named. We got vents here with smoke coming out of it. And check this bad boy out. Spraying at least a couple yards, if not 3 yards high. Very beautiful colors on these pools. Where'd you go? Smelly smoke. Nice glasses.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's both warming but kind of stinky.
Yeah.
Sulfur. Cool. All right, so now we're gonna go check out the Prismatic Springs, which is very famous. You might have seen pictures of it.
Yeah, it's the rainbow colors, like pink-ish pool, with like rings of different colors around it. So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, and then is Old Faithful. We got a traffic jam on our hands. Got a herd of bison. Well, this is gonna take a while. Got a couple mothers and their young up ahead too. Alright, well, we're all back in our cars. There's been a bison takeover. They are just lumbering around.
I'm gonna put my seatbelt on.
And
gonna pass us.
They're gonna pass us within an arm's length at any moment now. Look at them. Jesus.
What a beautiful thing. Don't make eye contact. You're so beautiful.
They're literally just coming from all sides.
Beautiful. Wow, bison. Literally right by me. And the little babies. Wow. There's one up here too. And more here. And more here.
Okay, so I
Oh,
don't.
this one's gonna go. Oh man, we should have maybe gone.
I mean, I don't want to startle them by moving.
Don't make eye contact.
Well, we definitely got our admission tickets worth.
You can go there. Oh wait, man. I don't know actually. Should we wait for these guys?
I'm gonna just wait until this group passes by.
So they don't hear us be aggressive.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Let's just wait for this pocket over here to walk by.
They just want to connect with their buddies. Don't.
Wow. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna try to make my great escape now.
Be careful with those over there.
I'm gonna slowly just drive past those.
Yeah, slowly so we don't get aggressive.
Wow. That was such a unique experience.
Wow. Yo, I can't believe this.
My heart is thumping.
Oh my
My
gosh.
heart is equally terrified but captivated at the same time.
I feel like so lucky and blessed, like for something like that to happen and for you to, for like it to be so chill.
Thank goodness no one got hurt.
Yeah, look at this line of traffic that the bison caused. Oh my gosh, to see wildlife like that, with the families and the children, that's like, you know, that's not an everyday thing. That's such a cool thing to see. Just like so casually. And the traffic is long. Wow, and we managed to see it because none of these people will get to see it. Like
all these people are probably
they're just wondering what the hell's going on. What is it?
Some people are even turning around.
Yeah. But we got to see it. We got to witness it. So cool.
All right, so we survived the bison parade.
I'm still like shaking.
We're still kind of.
I can't believe that. But anyway, on to our regular program.
Yeah, so as was the original plan before that heart-pumping adventure.
Yeah.
the road up to the Grand Prismatic Springs. Very beautiful walk up to it. Yeah, check it out. You see the bubbling cauldron up there. The rainbow brew. Wow, it's a beautiful river. And it's like it looks like the hot water from the spring feeds into the river. Oh, here comes the smoke. Very nice. All right, up we go. Engulfed by sulfur. Let's brave the wind. You can already see some interesting colors there. Let's see. Beautiful. It's a beautiful day. The rain is gone finally. Alright, so I think it's just over there, but it goes kind of clockwise around like this. There's a huge crater over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are really big springs.
Oh, it's clear now. Down there, girl.
Wow.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's nice. It's like a teal, a turquoise color.
Yeah, it's a very nice color.
It's like double shots. It's really beautiful.
So this is actually the Excelsior Geyser crater. It's not a spring. It's a huge crater. Fascinating. All this, you have water dripping down here into the river where we saw over there.
Look, it's a beautiful turquoise color, like the Caribbean.
Yeah, it looks almost inviting, but it's not.
Yeah, I guess that's the trick to it, right? The trick is it's alluring.
It's alluring.
And then it will kill you because it's acidic and hot.
Really hot. It'll melt your skin off. And check this out over here. Very interesting patterns. Look, wow, look at this sharp red color. Fog machine. Yeah. This is the Grand Prismatic Spring. See if I can get an elevated view. Yeah. It's a lot of smoke right now. but you can very easily see the red
And the orange.
and the orange and the yellow. Here it is.
So far. Look at this red streak right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, the real meat of it is over there. But there's a lot of wind.
Yeah. There's a lot of bison over there.
There are. You can see ancient
Bison footprints.
bison imprints there. This one here. Look at that.
It's like this to walk in heaven.
This is a very heavenly walk.
You know, it's like when you walk amongst the clouds. It must be like this. I can barely see. Wow, look, the colors.
Yeah. Yeah, now that it's kind of clearing up, you can see more of it. Very briefly.
Wow.
It is, right? Look, there's a whole party here of bison.
Yeah.
You see?
How long ago? Like if those are like thousands of years old or like
Yeah, so the colors you see around are caused by the microorganisms, the thermophiles. Look at this one. This is a mini one,
beautiful.
but just as beautiful. This one's also prismatic to a large degree. You got the red, orange, yellow, blue, green. Look at that. Try to see if you guys up higher. Just over there is Old Faithful, and this is the Old Faithful Lodge. It's a big lodge, one of the main entrances to the park. Let's see what's inside.
A beautiful door.
It's an old-fashioned door. It's a bustling city in here. All right. Oh, the cafeteria is closed.
What does it say? 3 p.m.?
It says 5.
Super nice.
And here's a view of Old Faithful over there. Alright, I guess we're gonna keep exploring this place. But first we're gonna eat. So here's Old Faithful. I just came out of the lodge and I was using the bathroom until Soul here told me some bad news.
So I was talking to the people at the registration section in the lodge, and there's a lot of commotion happening in the lodge, and I'm like, Jax, what's going on? They're like, yeah, the entire park is closing, and we need everyone to evacuate, given the weather conditions that have happened overnight, like the nonstop rain. The past couple days have just caused some of the areas up north to flood, and some bridges have collapsed, some rocks have fallen.
Yeah, hold on.
And the north is really bad.
Yeah, and we you may or may not see some footage of like a scary drive we did like through the mountains in the rain. That area, for context, was very heavily hit because honestly we all day yesterday we had 24 hours of non-stop heavy rain, and wind. So I'm assuming that all that has like maybe caused some rock slides, damaged some roads. Today we woke up to a bunch of flooding alerts about the whole northern side of Yellowstone being flooded and closed. And now we just found out that they're evacuating everyone, you said, by 5?
So basically, because of all the flooding that has happened up north, they're cautious of like the sewage system and everything else that's connected in the southern parts of the park. And so due to all the repairs that need to happen, they need everyone to get out, basically. And she told me that they're going to close, they want everyone out like by 5 o'clock, they need everyone gone, and they're going to be closed until Friday. And today's Tuesday. No, today's Monday.
Yeah,
and that hasn't, she said,
today's Monday the 13th, June 13th.
Hasn't really ever happened, not even like when they had a fire, I think in 1988, and where in that case they ended up only closing one entrance side of the park. They're closing the entire park.
Yeah, and I mean, look at this. This is Old Faithful. This is one of the main attractions of Yellowstone, and it's empty. It's completely empty. There's just a few lingering people here. The entire lodge is full. You can't get food.
It's closed. It's
closed? Yeah, sorry. I said it's off.
We were thrown off because we went in and the cafe and everything says, oh, it closes at like 9 or whatever. And then we see that it's closed and it's only like 3 something o'clock right now. So that makes sense. What's going on? So
unfortunately, we won't get to see Old Faithful erupt today, it seems, because we gotta head out. It's already gonna be 4 o'clock soon. So yeah, so it looks like until next time, Old Faithful, I guess we'll catch you next time.
I even asked, they're not keeping track of when the next couple like explosions or whatever, the eruptions are gonna be, because they need everyone to leave. She said more or less it happens every 90 minutes, so even then right now it won't happen until like 5-ish, she said. So it's more than an hour and a half. Yeah, plus we are staying in Idaho Springs, so we got quite a few hours to drive, so we're gonna head out. It's been amazing here so far. We're gonna conclude it here, Yellowstone Part 1. We're definitely gonna come back here, hopefully under better weather. It's been really fun though, like really. It's been insanely cool. We're definitely one of the top experiences we've ever had in our lives, honestly. From being baptized by a bison herd, to being also showered by the steam of the Grand Prismatic Springs. This place is just mind-blowing in its beauty. Until next time, I hope you enjoy our Yellowstone adventure. It's time to head back home.